Hello there, I'm Demi from broadhorizonsenglish. It's Monday today, and as you can see, I'm quite busy working on today's video lesson, which I'm going to upload in a few hours. It's also the beginning of the week, so I'm guessing that you must be very busy too. How many times did I use the word busy? Sounds a bit repetitive, doesn't it? We need to fix that. As you may have guessed by now, today I'm going to teach you some new vocabulary and expressions you can use instead of I'm busy. Let's begin.
I suggest we start off our lesson with a little quiz. What do you say? Okay, here we go. If someone is a busy bee or as busy as a bee, this means that they are very busy and active. The question is, how was this idiom coined? In other words, why do we say a busy bee? Why not a busy lion, a busy squirrel, or a busy cat? Think about it. The answer is revealed at the end of the lesson. Leave me alone, I'm busy. Don't interrupt him, he's busy. I don't have time to join you, I'm busy. Now, if you use the same words, the same expressions over and over, you run the risk of sounding repetitive and boring. Here is a list of 7 expressions that you can use instead of I'm busy. Let's go through them together one by one. The first one is I'm swamped. I'm swamped with work. To begin with, I'll tell you a little secret, but keep it to yourselves, okay? Don't tell anybody else. One way of learning vocabulary fast and committing it to memory much more easily is to visualize it. Turn it into a picture. Use your imagination and create images and scenes that illustrate the meaning of the word or expression you're studying. We're going to use this technique throughout today's lesson. So you're swamped. Visualize it. You're drowning in a swamp. The swamp represents your heavy workload. For instance, Ben won't be joining us tonight as he's swamped with work. Number 2. I am snowed under. Visualize it. You're under a huge snowball. In this case, it is a snowball that represents your heavy workload. For example, I'm terribly sorry I didn't call you back earlier, but I was snowed under. Number 3. I'm up to my ears, I'm up to my eyes in work. Visualize it. The room has flooded and the water level is now up to your ears or your eyes. The flood represents your heavy workload. It's the first week of the month and I'm up to my ears in work again. I think I need an assistant. Number 4. I'm tied up. Visualize it. You're tied up to a chair. You won't be untied until you finish most of the work for the day. Example. I didn't manage to cook today since I was really tied up and struggling to meet some deadlines. Number 5. I'm rushed off my feet. Visualize it. Imagine a person constantly rushing from one place to the other. They're busy, that's for sure. For instance, when my boss got a long sick leave and left me in charge, I was rushed off my feet for several months. Number 6. I'm on the go. Visualize it. Imagine a person constantly going from one place to the other. Well, obviously they're busy. Moms must go to work, take care of their children, cook, do the shopping, do the housework. They're always on the go. And the last expression that means I'm busy is the following. I've got my hands full. Visualize it. Picture yourself holding something, holding some tools, a pen, whatever it is. If your hands are full, it's because you're busy doing something. I've got my hands full running the hotel, so much so that I often sacrifice my social life. Congratulations! This is the end of today's lesson, which means that I must now reveal the answer to our little quiz. So we had this idiom, to be a busy bee, as busy as a bee? And the question was, how was this idiom coined? Well, the bee was chosen because it is one of the busiest animals in the natural world, as it spends most of its time visiting flowers, collecting pollen, maintaining the hive, making honey, looking after the eggs, and the list never ends. It makes sense, doesn't it?
The lesson is now over. If you liked it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you're the first to be notified for future videos. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are down below in the description box. Thanks for watching. Bye!